I was curious if she would actually tell me something.
Oh god. Okay, you've pissed her off, but
That's alright.
How you holding up? I heard you got
I
a
love
zero
that you
from
can make
Rebecca last
Clementine
night.
be like that this series, though. You can
Once
make
she
her
gets going, there's no
she'd be
bringing
like,
her back.
I am just
Her
gonna.
bark's worse than her bite.
You know what you could have done? You
What's
could
her
blackmail
problem?
her now. You could be like,
Well,
no,
she's got
I
a lot on her
know,
mind
I know.
lately. Bringing a baby into
But
a world
it's
like
it's
this.
saying that you know, but you don't tell. That meaning that
Yeah.
How far are these
Trustworthy
fish
person.
traps?
It ain't much further. Anyone teach you how to shoot? By that I mean taught proper. Any idiot with a finger can shoot.
My friend Lee taught me.
That's good. It's important nowadays. Nick was about your age, first time I took him hunting. Came across this beautiful 13-point buck just standing there on the ridgeline. The boy takes the rifle, he lines up the shot just like I taught him, and then I hear him start whining. He turns to me and he says, "I can't do it. I can't shoot it, Uncle Pete. Please don't make me shoot it."
Oh, that's sad.
Hey! Why didn't you wait?
You want us standing around while you piss on a tree? You know where the river is, boy. Anyway, so I grab the gun out of his hand before the big buck runs off, when bang, the gun fires. Boy nearly gut shot me, and of course the buck gets away.
What are you going and telling her this shit for?
'Cause you almost blew her face off yesterday. Seems relevant. Trying to let her know it's nothing personal with you.
Why are you always giving me a hard time?
Because you're always giving everyone else a hard time.
I apologized already. She accepted.
Okay, well I didn't know that.
It's fine. He apologized.
You're always trying to embarrass me.
You're doing a good enough job of that on your own. Leaving us again.
I know where the fucking river is.
So somebody's got daddy issues.
So
Yeah,
anyway,
just a few.
I found that buck later that season. Shot it right in the neck. Brought it up to my sister's figuring she'd want to freeze some of the meat. Nick didn't speak to me for weeks. Sometimes you gotta play a role. Even if it means people you love hate you for it.
Ooh. Okay, he's not so nice.
Yeah, I know.
Around his dad, at least, he's not.
You should tell him that.
Uncle Pete!
Nick! Jesus, Mary, and Joseph.
My dog keeps sneezing.
Full of holes.
Who do you think did this?
Not sure yet, but it ain't your average gang of thugs, that much I know.
Think about it. You're Carver, what do you
Oh.
do?
Who's Carver?
Oh god.
Check those guys there.
Huh.
Be careful. Some of them might still be moving.
Well,
This
I'm
one's
assuming
shot
Carver
too.
is our big baddie of the
Through the head.
series.
Yeah.
Check the rest. And look for ammo. We're running low.
What can I do?
See if you can find anything else.
Like what?
Like what might tell us who did this.
There are more
Question,
out there.
does Clementine
This
still
wasn't
have her
no
gun?
rinky-dink pissing match.
What was it then?
Foobar.
Where are you going? We need to get the fuck out of here.
Gotta check the rest.
What? Why?
Calm down and think about it, son.
Calm down! We gotta get out of here now!
What if someone's alive, Nick?
Who cares?
Because they might just be inclined to tell us who did this. We gotta do this now. Stay here. Keep searching these.
This is a dumb idea.
You know, Nick, I don't like this either. But sooner or later, you're gonna have to realize a simple truth.
What, that you're an asshole?
That nobody in this world is ever gonna give a goddamn whether you like something or not. You gotta grow up, son.
Whatever.
Come on, Clem. You want to be useful? Keep a lookout on that tree line. Whoever did this might still be out there, waiting for another sucker to stumble across this mess, just like baiting a fish.
I'd be more useful with a gun.
I don't doubt it.
At some point, you guys have to trust me.
Hell, I trust you. But not everyone's at that point
Oh,
yet.
I remembered
Give 'em
what
time.
a FUBAR stands for.
Look, just keep your head on
Fucked
straight.
up beyond all recognition.
Same deal. All shot to pieces. Hope this isn't anyone you know.
No.
Good. Damn it. More on that side. You check out these ones. See if there's anything on them that'll tell us who they were.
Did you see Mireblade's suggestion? Are you there, Laura?
That's my backpack. You were in the woods with Krista. The woman I was with. What happened to her? Please, tell me. Tell me.
Please.
Pete! I'm fine. I'm fine. Just lost my footing. Damn it. God damn it.
Lurkers!
I'm out of ammo.
Come this way!
Bitch. Damn it! You get your asses over here, both of
I'll
you!
cover you! We gotta get out of here!
Get over here, goddammit!
Can't you listen to me?
Come on! Come on! Jesus! Fuck! Nick! Hold on! Nick! God damn it! Nick!
We have to go.
I'll get you back in a second, Laura. Oh, wow.
What are you gonna do? Someone's outside. Someone came here looking for you. A man.
What? Did he say what his name was?
We know damn well who it was.
Who is he?
One of the guys we were with before.
What's he gonna do?
I can't keep going.
I figure we got about 5 more days to reach those mountains.
We ain't here to rob nobody. Just relax and put the gun down, man.
I thought you were dead.
They said it was abrupt. Hello?
Hello.
Okay, so that was the end. Nope, did it cut out again?
That guy you're with... Yeah, sorry. Yeah, that guy you're with gets bitten.
I thought
And
he actually did hurt himself.
Well,
Never mind, but it doesn't matter.
well, I don't know. I from the next time on The Walking Dead, it
It
seemed
looks like he got bit.
he got bitten because it's the what are we going to do about the leg? And I'm assuming that they're going to chop his leg off. I think the more interesting thing though is that last bit at the end. I thought you were dead.
Ooh, I wonder who it is.
Now, who do we think it is? Now, see, you know who I'm hoping
Kenny.
for? Kenny.
Yeah, it might be
Exactly,
Kenny.
because Kenny doesn't get an on-screen death in our playthrough
and
that we
you-
had,
you
does
go-
he?
And you go, did he die? 'Cause,
Yeah. Oh God! Please tell me Kenny comes back.
that would be nice.
Yeah. That was quite the.
That was really well done.
Yeah, I really like what they've done with Clementine's character. Like, it's a really I totally agree with the reviews I read that they did a really good job of making her vulnerable but not useless.
Yeah, like,
In that, yes,
like how a real person
like,
would do it, yeah.
yeah, she's less capable than Lee was. Like, she can't reach that top shelf, and she has to like get a table to get up onto shelf to reach
She's still
high
enough of
shelves
a
and
little
things.
girl, right? She's
But-
still...
Yeah, but she's still a fighter. Like, she will, like, with the arm thing, she's not nearly as sort of blasé about it as Lee would have been, but like she'll do it. She just really struggles with doing some of these things.
It didn't sound like Jeb was very impressed with that. Maybe it was the end.
Uh,
I don't know. I mean, I was okay with that. Like, that was really fun to play through. Oh, did it cut out again? Yeah. Uncooperative internet.
hello. Sorry about
Okay,
that.
That's alright.
I don't know what's happening to my internet this morning.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, but
Yeah, I was gonna say the option that I think is probably more likely for who's alive is probably Krista.
yeah, that'd be
But
believable, huh?
I'm optimistically crossing my fingers for Kenny.
So that's our dark horse,
Um,
right? Is Kenny? Kenny comes back.
Yeah.
I think that's a good dark horse.
It's if Kenny comes back, we're sticking with Kenny and we're doing everything to stay with him.
Mhm.
He's someone I still trust.
Exactly. I will say throughout this chapter, they do a good job of questioning whether you should trust people or not.
Yes, particularly like that dog. I did not see it coming. The dog attacking you.
I did not. We were like, oh, the
No.
dog's gonna follow us around. We're like, this is gonna be awesome. Nope.
That should have been the telltale sign as we were having that conversation of like, oh yeah, it's so good that we have a dog that's going to warn us when danger's coming, and when it relaxes, we can be calm. It's
Nope.
like this was too good to be true.
Yeah, it was.
We couldn't have anything that nice going for us.
I'm still gonna have the
But
dog on my desktop.
yeah, yeah. Just oh, let's look at the choices we made.
Okay.
We stopped to help Krista, which
Well, who wouldn't?
most
I mean,
people did. Yeah, exactly.
What's wrong with the last 7% there that didn't? That didn't?
I like that, like most people did the same as us, and Mercy killed the dog.
Yeah, come on.
I imagine there probably was a percentage of people that looked at that choice and thought, "No, it bit me. It can suffer to death."
Yeah, screw you. I'm
Possibly,
glad
but
the people that play this game are a little bit more compassionate.
yeah, there was a good mix of people. It was a bit closer to 50% who gave the dying man the water.
Yeah, that one's a little bit more
Which,
of a...
yeah, the choice, I guess, there being like it makes sense to do it. I feel just because that's how you're going to get information from him, if you might. We accept Nick's apology.
Yeah, but the one I guess nobody agreed with me was
Yeah.
I went with the guy that got bit, but
Well, you say nobody. You went kind of. It was almost
44,
50-50.
yeah, a little bit less than 50.
You're a little bit in the minority, but not huge.
But here's my reasoning. I mean, like, dude, that guy took care of me the whole time. Worth it to trust him.
He never tried to shoot you in the stomach.
Exactly. See, that says
Yeah,
something.
that
I
was
trust
my
the guy that's
deciding
about to
factor.
die than the people in the house.
Yeah. He's a little less likely to panic and do something rash. He seemed to be a bit more sort of slow, calm, and methodical, and
Well, yeah,
a
exactly.
bit more willing
And, he wouldn't shoot me.
willing to trust you.
And you know what? Like, I'm gonna be like by myself anyway. So like, why not like do it with a guy that I trust, even though he's gonna die?
Yeah, someone's making. Jeb Wrench is making the very good point that 4 of the 5 choices weren't nearly as difficult decisions as the first series, because they're all decisions that the majority went with one choice. Like this is something that I've seen in interviews with the developers that in their ideal world, these graphs will all be at 50%. Like they want these to all be really difficult choices that people are really split down the middle on which they choose.
They're tough. Some of them are hard, but like that's just I usually just go with my gut instinct, and like perhaps just my gut instinct is what 92% of people that play this game would say.
I think for this first episode in particular, a lot of what we know about Clementine comes from series 1. And that I think that particularly those 3 choices that were up in the 90%, are all things that, like, you can look at Clementine's behavior in the first series and think, okay, that's what Clementine would do.
Mm-hmm. And she repeats some of the lines that she heard, and did a really good job of connecting all those things.
I suspect that as this series goes on and we start making more and more choices for ourselves as to who Clementine is, I think that those choices are going to become more difficult, because that line of that Clementine that everyone was given in season 1 is going to kind of fade away a bit, and we're going to get more of, okay, well, who is my Clementine? And we start getting those differences, like you with the pregnant lady being like, yeah, so who's the other father?
I'll tell you my reasoning for that one was with, like, I'm going to tell her that the truth, that I actually did hear, overhear your conversation, right? And, like, I know that you are pregnant, right? And if I tell you the truth, you're like, okay, well, trust somebody and trust you back. So that was my reasoning.
Well, possibly, but
it's a risk.
I don't think it was. I don't think it was the right moment to do it, because the way it came out came a lot more like blackmail.
That's true.
It's like, so who's the other father? Don't worry, I'm not going to tell anyone. I'm just going to keep that information to myself. So
there's a little bit of malice there too. Okay, fine. There's a little bit of malice there. We're like, you're kind of a bitch. I'm sorry, but you're kind of a bitch. So
yeah. Well, the thing is, Jeb Wrench is talking about this in the chat, that he feels like this episode was a bit rushed, and that while the moments were solid, they lacked the same sort of polish that the first series had.
I don't know.
I would possibly, I would argue, like what I'm doing is I'm comparing this episode to episode 1 of season 1.
That's exactly what I'm
Because-
doing, and
Because like you can't compare it to the end of an arc and the beginning of an arc are very different things. And like I think that this is a more interesting start to an arc than
I want
ours
to see where
was.
this goes. Yeah. And you know, like I think the beginnings are usually a little bit more rushed anyway, because you're trying to set up all the storylines at once.
Yeah,
that
well,
are gonna-
what happened in the first episode of season 1? We had Lee and Clementine met,
Clementine.
and they got
Carly and Doug.
Oh yeah, we got into the pharmacy and
It
basically we went from the pharmacy to the motel.
it was Carly and Doug, Larry and Lily, and you and Clementine, and Kenny and his family.
Yeah. That was not much really happened to set up the story other than okay, this is your group and this is where they're going to be for the foreseeable future. Which I think is what we got in this episode, but then we also got some really, really dramatic moments. So I don't know. For me personally, I really like
the
this,
pacing was
and
just fine.
I think that it really sets Clementine up well as her own character, and I'm really excited to see where they're going to take it. Even if they didn't like the ending was definitely too rushed. It just ends so abruptly.
No,
but,
yeah, that part I'll definitely agree with you on. Like that was like, this is over.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
man,
that's a
they make
good
her do some pain, like not painful because it's painful for me, but like it's painful to watch, like or like just have to like click, like you kind of like grit your teeth a little bit, like you know when she sutured her own arm. I thought that was one of the best moments of this, actually.
Well, there were a few good ones. I didn't expect Omi to die when he did.
Wow, I thought no.
I
think we both thought that they would be alive for a lot longer through this story.
Yeah, I was impressed at how quickly they jumped to like, okay, we're gonna skip ahead so that you can see super depressed Krista.
Well, they showed you enough to like to tell you that like, wow, like that's why.
Yeah. Her miscarriage, did not see that one coming. Well, or assumed miscarriage.
It's like if everything.
I don't
went
know.
wrong.
I just, I didn't expect. They kept doing things that I didn't expect. Like the dog was the perfect example of. I was so ready to. I was so ready to trust that dog, and nope, ripped my heart out.
Yeah, well, you and me both. I mean, we were both like, cute dog, oh.
Yeah. Also, multiple times we did have to choose between who to side with as well, even if that's not picked up on here.
And that was.
Do you want to click?
Oh yeah, maybe it's in the next page.
I don't know if when you click continue there might be other options come up. Yeah, I kind of wish we'd got to see a little more of that time of Clementine and Krista together,
That
but
was it.
I'm sure that she'll come back in and we'll see more of that later.
Possibly, yeah.
But anyway, yeah, that was.
Whoa.
I'm pretty pleased with that. I really dislike the ending, but
That was the
there's
only
a-
bum downer part. Like,
yeah, that it ended so abruptly without a good cliffhanger. But I think that they kind of made up for it in a haphazard way by having their cliffhanger be the next time on The Walking Dead. Because her gasp of assuming that someone was dead who is not dead, I think that's a pretty strong cliffhanger.
yeah, no, it is. They really set it up like a TV show. It's very much like a TV show ending.
Yeah, that's I desperately need to see the next episode now because I need to know who's alive.
Yeah.
See, I was trying to work out how it could be possible, but I'm thinking, is it possible that Lee's alive?
No, it can't be the case. He shot him in the head.
Well, this is something that was really argued about when the first series ended, and like you can see it in the opening of if you watch the previously on The Walking Dead in this, she's pointed at his head, and then she moves her gun to the right before she shoots, and she shoots into the camera.
So you think he might be alive?
I don't. I don't
so.
think. I don't think
that's-
she is alive. I highly doubt he's alive.
Yeah, exactly. That'd
But
be
I
a little
think
unbelievable.
Against the tide,
I think that it's conceivably possible
Skin
because
wearing
in
See
this
it, but
episode,
I'd be
they,
like, okay.
against the
well,
tide.
I'll put it this way:
struggle.
in this episode, they do tease the fact that allegedly they know someone who lives somewhere else in the country who amputated a limb and didn't turn.
Okay.
And the two endings that there were for Lee were he is left there to turn, or he's shot, and people argue that that Clementine moves the gun to the side before she shoots,
never
and
shoots
possibly didn't,
So
and
you can just
possibly never
insert a line
actually
in there and be
shoots it.
like, I lied. I actually didn't shoot.
Well, in your playthrough, she never says that she shot him.
Yeah,
There was an
okay.
option to say that, but you never did.
Forgive them.
But
I'm such a straight shooter. I'm honest with everybody.
Release them.
Yeah, so there is always the potential that in some world, and that would, I really hope they don't do that, because I want to see Clementine as a character without Lee's influence.
Yeah, I know. That's why I don't really want it to happen.
I don't want it to happen, but it's possible.
I'm hoping that they don't go in that direction.
Yeah, I'm actively hoping that they don't. I would really like them to bring Penny back. I think that they will bring
Against the
Kristen back.
time struggle.
So,
did you
I think
notice
it will be
that,
Chris-
Max the dog
Yeah.
was in the
Our
ground?
heads above the deep.
No, I didn't spot
Just
that.
Max the dog's in the ground.
Oh, I'm sure it'll come up in a second because I'm a few seconds
There
behind
he
you.
is.
Oh yeah,
Just
Max
came
the
on.
dog. Is this just a list of people's dogs?
I don't know.
Zeus the cat. I'm assuming this is a list of animals, but it
Animals.
also says Brendan Q. Ferguson.
And that was it.
Wow. Okay.
Alright,
Well, I've got to go
lots to
get ready
digest
to go
here.
to London now. So-
Okay. Well, that's it. We're gonna sign off now. But thanks for appreciate coming on with us, everybody.
Thank you for joining us again, everyone. As soon as we know when the next episode's coming, we'll obviously stream that, and
We'll probably have to do another game other than The Walking Dead next week. So
yeah, that's fine. I will pick a game and play a game next week. We don't know which yet, but
we could
I
try and
think
make
the
it
plan
a
is-
user suggested choice.
yeah, that's fine.
Try to-
I'll put some Twitter questions out. But
Well, there you go.
I think the plan is that we're going to pick a game on Sunday and announce it on Monday.
Yeah. So
Announce it and a day on Monday. So yeah, we'll have another live stream for you next week, and thank you very much.